How are you doing? I mean, we've gone live. We might not have actually anyone watching yet, so we have to give it a second till the comments start reeling in. Hopefully. Saying there's an error on the Facebook one. Oh, there we go. We're on now. We're good. We're working. We should be live on everything.
Yeah, my Instagram is live.
We're on Twitch.
155 people.
Quick.
Yeah, not live on Twitch.
We are.
Oh, good. Right, I'm going to crack on then.
Yeah, laughing. How's everyone doing? We're just on
Oh yeah, we are.
We're just doing the signing of the signed copies of the album that you can pre-order in the UK at the minute.
Danny's having a go today.
Danny's signing today. Look at them. Don't show the back, it's a spoiler.
Hey?
Don't show the back, it's a spoiler.
What even,
I'm about to sign.
what even on the back?
I would show you, but everyone else will see how big.
Give him a peek, go on.
On the back.
Go on, show
Ready?
us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Go on.
You know what it is.
So, yeah,
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
It's actually not a spoiler, it's on the fucking tour poster.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's just that.
Yeah.
The orange. Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, flick it back to gallery view. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Yeah, so for anyone that wasn't watching yesterday or anything like that, we are signing copies of our new record and pre-order now in the UK at the minute. I think we're hoping to get them on some other web stores soon, but yeah, pre-order it and you'll get one of these signed ones that Danny's doing at the minute. But yeah, taking questions and stuff, so throw them in any of the chats. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and I think Instagram as well. Oh yeah. Sonicast, is your hand still hurting, Sam, from yesterday from signing?
Yeah, I luckily got a few days to do it, whereas Danny's having to do everything in one day.
Yeah, which is pretty full on.
It's honestly, it's all right. I've got Saf's sister's been helping me, not writing, obviously, but she's been passing them to me in like piles like this behind me. I'm signing them and then just putting them on the floor to the right of me, and then she's putting them back in the box, and they're all like in order. So whoever's next, like easy to like take them out and that. But yeah, it's good. Yeah, all right. And now they're outside trying to pick up, cleaning the garden a bit, and there's spiders everywhere, so you probably hear them screaming. Yeah, it's not too bad. They look sick though. Are the insides on public knowledge, are they? So I can't be showing the inside.
I think so, yeah.
I mean, if you want, you can. It's up to everybody. It's our fucking album.
It does look, well, I'll show you the lyrics.
Yeah, hang on, let me make your video bigger. They are.
Cheeky little font there in the corner. What else to show? There's a part I want it. Wow, okay, yeah. Big old picture in the middle. It's probably one of my favourite pictures.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
Steve Gullick.
Yeah, Steve Gullick did that. Oh, and the back's cool too. I didn't know that was there.
What's that?
Yeah, just like a little. It's like a corner, like a cutout of the eye.
Oh, I didn't even
just
see
like
that.
Extra, I guess. Yeah, it's a cool layout.
First time I've seen it.
Read out all the lyrics, Danny.
Right. Okay. So track 1, Sunderland.
Don't give away the first word, then you fucker.
First word is far. You can have that. But yeah, clean little booklets. These will all be inside the CDs, obviously, and then the special signed ones are going to special people. I think. Are
they dual CDs? Are they like plasticky, see-through, or is it like a booklet thing?
Don't know.
Like a digipack.
Plastic, I think. There must be if that's going in it.
No, you can still get a digipack.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they are, because obviously the booklets are just sent separate.
Yeah.
If any of you, do you all have Sharpies, by the way?
I have 2.
Because I can put them. Do you want me to? I got a pack of like 20. If you want to throw that in the box.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, chuck that in for free, lad.
This arrived today.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Convenient.
I'm sure they'll be on their way to all of us.
The day after. Yeah, I'm just looking through the chat here. Sophie Watkiss asked a while ago if we could all say happy birthday, Jazz, so they can edit it into a video for us. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Jazz.
Yeah, happy birthday, Jazz.
Do you want me to? I got a pack of like 20.
Jazz like the genre.
Sorry.
What's that?
Is jazz like the genre?
Felt like that, yeah.
My brother's spelled
Yeah.
Jaaz.
Scrolling through chat here. Which song are we most looking forward to playing live? That's from Robin Sultan.
All of them.
Yeah, I'm very excited to play.
I had a
all
I had a
of them.
question in an interview the other day, which was like, are you gonna begin the concept, or are you gonna be playing the whole album like front to back to front, front to back, whatever?
I would.
Which,
In full, yeah.
I think could be done. So
Yeah. Could be
I'd
pretty
be
cool.
down to do that.
We've never done it before.
I think it would make sense.
Yeah. Or at least if we play the set, we can. I don't know. It kind of does
And then
absorb
it's
the order.
and then you've got like, you know, the first half of the set you play the new record in full, and then you have the second half of the set just full of big old bangers from the past.
Yeah. Fair.
No breaks in between.
Question: who sings at the end of Fall? Is that Ben? It is Ben.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
me,
I've seen a
but
couple people say that.
Yeah, it's me, but I'm doing my best. What's his fucking name from Coldplay? Chris bloody
Martin.
Martin. Doing my best Chris Martin thing. A little slice of heaven.
I love that bit.
Are any of you watching my Instagram chat?
Yeah, I also know.
I am not. I'm on all the others.
The question: have you all ever played Worth It or Beautiful Madness live before?
No.
No, we should do. We should definitely play Beautiful Madness.
Yeah, I would be stoked to play Beautiful
June.
Madness.
I forgot those
I
songs.
just don't know how many people heard it. What being a bonus track?
Well, it got uploaded onto Spotify, and everyone was like, "These should have been on the album."
Yeah, they should have.
Yeah. I'd have replaced at least one song.
Sharik Goriawala said, "What was your inspiration for this album? Did it feel the same as making the previous records?" And I will tell you, no, it felt way better.
Yeah.
It was like no bullshit. I think it was. We all felt the best we've ever felt making this record. Like it was.
Definitely.
There were some stressful moments, as there are always going to be, but I think it was the most like easy, stress-free, like, you know, just open record we've ever wrote. So. Yeah, I think that'll come through when you listen to it as well. I think we had a lot of creative freedom, and we very much lived in this record. And I hope that, you know, you get a sense of that too. We hope that you can kind of live in it when you listen to it as well. And yeah,
There's no distractions with this record. It was locked away in a studio in the middle of nowhere.
With barely any signal.
Yeah.
yeah, and like I feel like. I guess maybe this might just be for us, but if it comes across to listeners too, then that's sick. But it feels very much like it was all written in one place at the time, you know.
Yeah.
Like it encapsulates that feeling of us recording so well. Like whatever you feel listening to it is kind of what we were feeling writing it. Really.
Someone asked, 2 seconds, how many albums are you going to be signing?
Oh, should I show them the file that I've got now?
There's 2,500 that you've got at yours at the minute.
Yeah, on the Instagram anyway, 'cause I can't be my iPad, but this is from one box, and there's 2 boxes like that, and then that box over there is full of posters, and there's another one downstairs.
So quite a
Yeah,
lot.
quite a lot.
Yeah.
There's a good, hold on, I've got a very good question here from Robin Sultan on Facebook saying, what is your go-to Taco Bell order?
Ooh, now you're talking my language.
Okay.
Love that.
Right.
Love that question.
Seb, have you had it before?
Yeah, I've had it a couple of times.
Do you have an order?
I like the flat things.
Quesadilla.
Flat things, crunch wrap.
Crunch
I feel
wraps.
mine
Yeah,
and
Yeah, that's the one.
I feel like
Crunch wraps
palate
are the one.
is quite good.
For sure.
Mine.
I know what you get, West.
Go on then.
Beefy nacho griller,
Yep.
chicken quesadilla,
Yep.
Baja blast,
Yep.
cheesy potato griller.
Yep.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
The cheesy potato griller is a fucking game changer. I love
Yeah,
those.
beef to it though.
Just no, you don't have beef. That's like I'm not veggie, but when I go to Taco Bell, avoid the meat. And I think Sam or Danny taught me the trick of just subbing out the meat for potatoes. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
When you go Taco Bell, even if you eat meat, do that, and your stomach will thank you later.
That's the one. That's the
Crunch
move.
wrap, sub beef for beans, add jalapenos, potatoes. You're laughing.
Yeah.
Oh.
And get it grilled again, extra
And
grilled.
extra grilled, yeah.
As well, though, I mean, I say your stomach will thank you later, but if you're washing anything down with like 2 pints of Baja Blast, your stomach's in for a ride anyway.
Yeah. I wish they had it here in the
Well,
UK.
they do.
God, I love Baja Blast so much.
I got a bottle of one the last time we were out. Then I was like, "Oh, this is shit. It's not from a machine."
Baja Blast is fucking horrible.
Danny
It's
has left the
disgusting.
conversation.
The bottle or the can or whatever I had wasn't good.
Gross. It tastes like fucking washing up liquid.
Yeah.
Nah, you're wrong. It
The
tastes
machine
like
one- the
every
machine one was
every
good.
delicious. It is better out of the fountain, but it tastes like every delicious, like sweet treat rolled into one golden blue elixir. It's great.
Someone asked Taco Bell or Chipotle. Never Chipotle. Ever.
Oh, get out.
I like Chipotle.
Taco Bell.
Chipotle is clearly a better option.
Chipotle is good, but I just find that I've never ever had a burrito wrapped. It's all you open it and it just falls apart every time.
Yeah. So you get the bowl and then you get the
Have to get a
tortilla,
bowl.
and then you can make your own little burritos, and then you're laughing.
Chipotle are always blowing it.
Someone here asked, this is Bad Boy Bentley, what's the official genre of the new album?
Bad Boy Bentley.
Rock.
The official genre is fucking neck deep, mate. Exactly that. That's what it is. The category it's going to be in is just under fucking neck deep, mate.
What?
Rock is what it is.
What did you say?
Fucking rock.
Fucking rock. Fucking hell. Someone said it's shit. Respect.
Yeah. It's a bush.
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
No, I think the new genre.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fair. Well, the old stuff if you don't like it. Someone, Juan Pablo Vasquez, who was here yesterday as well, asked, did you get inspired by Green Day's Jesus of Suburbia for Jet, which I'd never even really drawn the comparison to until right now?
No, not really, but I honestly probably haven't listened to American Idiot in well over 10 years, and even when I did first listen to it when I was a kid, it wouldn't have struck me as, you know what I mean, as a concept record. A lot of people are drawing that comparison, or at least like I've been asked about it in interviews, but no, not directly. If there is any like
Wes liked Green Day. Did anyone else like? I mean, like I like Dookie. I liked some of the older stuff, but I was never.
I had American Idiot.
Massive for sure. But I was never like massively into them.
Green Day were my blink.
Green Day were one of my favorite, definitely one of my favorite bands. Like Dookie's definitely one of my top 10 favorite records. But
yeah, Dookie's up there. And American Idiot's good too. I just never got like super emotionally invested in them almost.
Yeah, I never dived in as much as I did. Like
What? Well done. Sorry.
Nicholas G 1013 on Twitch just asked a good question, and I had a similar question. If anyone was watching the ESPN live stream yesterday, I spoke about this a little bit. He said, will ongoing world events, COVID, quarantine, BLM movements inspire future music? You're right. And that, I think, in general, like, another question we've been getting is, like, are there any political songs on the record and that sort of thing? And my response has always been, like, for this record, it's not really a political record because at the time when we were writing it, it was like the height of all the Brexit madness. The UK was having a general election. Trump was, on his just being fucking Trump. And I think we were all very sick of the politics talk, and politics seemed to be a very exhausting topic at that point. So I wanted to stay away from it and write about the internal struggle of, having to process all of that craziness and how that can make us feel within our own mind and how it affects our own mental health, really looking at, the individual in this circumstance rather than looking at the world and being angry about it. Like, we've written political songs in the past, but I didn't want to write political songs on this record, really, because I wanted it to, be more about the individual, be more about the story, be more about that internal struggle. But yeah, going forward, I think there's I guess more of a call or more of a basis to write political songs because it would have been super easy to just go fuck Trump, fuck Boris. It's just I don't know, just didn't really feel like the album called for it. But maybe in the future, now that we're seeing so much change and the time is now to kind of be vocal about things. So we'll see. I don't want to write a song about quarantine or like lockdown though, because I just feel like that's so uninspiring. I think Lewis Capaldi put it the best. He was like, "No, I'm very uninspired. I'm sat at home with my parents, and my mum is just sending me memes all the time. So I'm not really that inspired." So yeah, I haven't found like the concept of being stuck in the house all the time particularly inspiring. So yeah.
Someone asked a question before. I think it was Leona. She asked, "Was there an original video concept for Fall before we got stuck at home because of quarantine?"
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think.
I don't think specifically. I think there would have been. We were in the process of figuring out like when and stuff. So it all changed.
Yeah. But the video came out sick anyway. I love it.
Oh yeah, I'm stoked on
that. Someone's Vasquez Case asked where did we record the record, and we recorded in a place called Monnow Valley. That's Monnow Valley in near South Wales, in South Wales. So Google it. Go and check it out because it's a sick studio. Had like a lot of sick artists have been there through the years. So.
And we might be the last. I think we might be the last album to ever be recorded there. Actually,
I thought they asked when, and to be fair, that's actually a good point because we kept it super, super quiet when we were recording the record. We didn't let on that we were recording at all, and we actually went into the studio to record it. I think end of October was it? End of October, all through November and into December.
Halfway through December, I think it was.
Yeah, like a couple of weeks before Christmas, pretty much. So yeah.
And we did everything down there. We tracked it down there, mixed it down there. A couple of songs to finish mixing back up here, but it was pretty much done by the time we left the studio in terms of like a mix too, which is pretty wild.
It was a weird process, which is cool though because it kind of meant that it could work as we were going.
Well, we were listening to the album a lot, weren't we, in the last week or so, like in an order, and it was cool to get a feel for it.
Mm-hmm. We had a question here from Cynthia Rose. How do you guys come up with the colour concepts for the album? I love how the album cover looks. There's no real process behind it.
Method to the madness.
Yeah, Tom Noon, the guy who did the album cover, did us 3 or 4 versions. We picked one for the album and then used the others for singles. And a couple of them I've had to just mess around a little bit and make ones in the same vein as them. And in that sense, I literally just picked a different colour in the same type of colour space that looked good. I mean, it's not really...
Tom did a blue and a yellow, right?
What's that?
Tom's were blue and yellow, is that
blue,
right?
Yellow and red is what Tom came with. And there was a green one that didn't get used, but then we used that shade of green for Fall, because I did the hands on that one. There's another question there. Let's see. Are there any come through on Instagram?
There's loads. I keep missing them. They keep flying off.
I'm looking between the two, and there's we go through.
Sorry, we're just any questions, fire them away. Someone asked when are we coming to Brazil again? Not sure. When we're allowed to leave.
It would have been next summer, but now
I don't know.
I'm not sure, unfortunately.
Someone asked, are there any intros like there were on Life's Not Out to Get You, specifically in Citizens? There's one at the beginning of... Is there one at the beginning of Blow Life?
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
Intro
and at the end of Low Life too.
There's no others, I'd say.
I don't think so.
There's some gang chants and like laughing in a fall.
Laughing?
It's not too much laughing, but it's like there's a couple places where you can hear people like talking or whatever just on the gang chants track, because we did it like 5 times or something, didn't we?
Yeah, we did it. Just all of us just shouting in that room, which was sick. Did we use all of them?
For what?
For fall?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was just in the kind of like stomp clap part.
Fair. I
remember
we did this. We did the stomp claps too.
To get a good clap sound, you got
meat.
Like,
Oh my
like a big
God,
old leg
yeah.
of like pork or something.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like it was pulled pork.
Like
That was your
Wasn't it a
dinner.
pack of it?
Yeah, it was like a pack
Like a
of pulled
pack of it,
pork,
isn't
and we
it?
needed like a good slap noise. So we pulled it out the fridge, and I was like, "Listen to that!" And when we used that for like some of the clap and slapping noises, isn't it? So that's
I
it.
forgot about that.
That's it.
That was your dinner that night.
Yeah, it was.
tenderizing it a bit, mate.
Yeah, tenderizing. I was just worried that I was going to do that at one point because it was like marinated already. I was worried it was just going to pop out one end and just get all over.
Marinade all the mics.
Oh, that would have been an expensive day.
There's 2 questions here. I don't know. Benji Pauly asked a question here that's got a few reactions, but it's not the most PG, but we could answer it
Where's that?
on Facebook. It's not sexual when I said PG. It's not like that. It's kind of un-PG. I mean, it's about weed.
Okay, well you can answer that.
Go on then.
So it's just got a few reactions. What country has the best weed?
Don't know.
Got to be. Come on, Wes. You're a massive pothead. You know.
Oh, couldn't be further from the truth.
Yeah, I would say America, probably. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. But then there's one under it, which is a better question, probably for general thingy. Torrance Simmons says, "What is everyone watching on Netflix at the moment?"
Oh, I am watching.
I see crowd again.
Me and Lid recently watched. It's not on Netflix, but it's on BBC iPlayer. The TV series of What We Do in the Shadows. You know, the film about vampires.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen the series?
Not seen the
Oh,
series.
fuck me dead. It's hilarious. It's so fucking good.
What's it on?
It's on BBC iPlayer, seasons 1 and 2.
Okay.
You need to. It's honestly hilarious. It's got Matt Berry, Toast of London. It's got the guy who does Face Jacker and the guy at Four Lions, and then the girl at Staff Lets Flats as well. And it's fucking so good. Honestly, definitely worth watching.
I've been watching people just do nothing.
Oh, that's on Netflix now, isn't it? The new ones.
I don't even know if I've been watching anything recently. Just got up to date on Rick and Morty.
What, on Netflix?
Yeah. Or Sky, actually, maybe. I can't remember. Season 4, anyway.
Yeah. Me and Lid have also been watching something called Hunters on Amazon Prime, which is pretty good.
I always see that being advertised on Prime.
There's a new one where they like do a heist and they have to like get away with the money. It's kind of like Hunted, but is that Hunted that you've been talking about, Wes, where they have to escape the police?
No, Hunters. It's called. It's a TV series. Good though.
That's fair. Me and the last thing we watched on Netflix was Money Heist. Someone asked someone on Facebook asked if we could say anything in Spanish, and I wish I could because I watched Money Heist in Spanish and I was thinking in like a Spanish accent for like a moment. But the thing I'm watching at the minute is on Sky, and it's Succession. Don't know if anyone's heard of that.
Not heard of it.
Oh yeah, Michael kept telling me to watch it. He said
I watched like 4 or 5 episodes. It is good.
Yeah, we're on like episode 4 now, I think. Decent.
Okay.
It's quite funny.
Hard to follow.
Quite serious. It is quite hard to follow.
Yeah, because you don't know if it's a comedy or like super serious. It's kind of both.
Yeah, it is kind of both, and like it's one of those where it's very conversational. It's not like necessarily action based. It's based on paying attention to the conversations that people are having and and that sort of thing.
Good actors in it though, and good story.
Really good actors, good characters as well. Every character is pretty good. Like has their own like purpose and is good in it. And yeah, I'm interested to see where the story goes, how it plays out.
Was that Money Heist? Sorry.
No. Succession.
Oh, okay.
It's basically about like it's kind of set on. I think it's kind of based on like the Murdoch family. It's basically based on like a family-owned media conglomerate, like corporation. It's like basically like the Sky Empire or whatever, or like Fox. And the dad is like the Rupert Murdoch type guy, like he's in his 80s, and he's like, going to be. It's basically about like who gets to take the company when he dies or steps down, basically. But it's loads of like, just it's pretty.
What's it on? What do you watch it on?
It's on Sky Go. It's on Sky Atlantic.
Okay.
Yeah,
which is now TV.
Okay.
See what else we've got on here then.
I saw a question. I can't remember who asked it, but they'd asked a couple of times. What's Sam's favorite ND riff, old or new?
Favorite riff?
Yeah.
Now it's going to be Pushing Daisies.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, Beaches for Lovers was one of mine, but we never played that.
We've never played it.
Never.
No. Maybe we can crack it out from the vault.
I would definitely back that.
Someone asked us as well, Sam, what are our favourite pickups to use in guitars?
I just use what is in my PRS, which I don't even know what they are.
If you haven't cottoned on already, I don't think me and Sam are very gear heady.
I mean, yeah, I was for a bit, and I changed them in, changed them out, and it was just kind of just like too much. The only ones I've ever really changed is I put in a Bare Knuckles Black Hawk, and recently I just put in them in front of me, Invader, a set of Invaders in my SG.
You put Invaders in?
Yeah, and it's in drop B as well. It's set up in drop B.
This guy likes gain.
Yeah, it's the wrist stick.
Mate, they are the noisiest pickups in the fucking world.
Jackson fixed my amp today.
Oh, sick.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, my PV one, so I'm going to be cracking that out later. It was just a loose cable inside it, was all it was.
Better. Someone asked, why is the tangerine the symbol of the new album?
Because of the Lowlife lyric, purple. I like some purple in a tangerine. And to be honest, we kind of just thought that was a cool image. Yeah. Like, wanted to, as opposed to other albums where they've been, quite a lot of quite vibrant imagery and a lot happening. We wanted to just like simplify it and stick to like a single image. But then the idea of, I guess, like unraveling the world within the tangerine is maybe a little bit of a visual metaphor for Jet, as he unravels and kind of comes to terms with the world. He finds out that his world is his world, and he doesn't have to be, compliant with what society and other people expect of him. So.
Someone asked, what's everyone's favourite tattoos?
Hard to say. I've got a lot of tattoos that.
Same.
We got two, Seb.
Yeah, right, yeah. Never mind favorite tattoos. Let's all just round up on Seb and get covered in tattoos. So.
It's made it a little bit harder.
Huh?
This has made it a little bit harder.
Yeah, but when this is all over, you can get back on it.
We'll see. I reckon you should get some.
Seb, are you going?
You tats.
Yeah, there's people I would like to get tattooed by for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
go on, get your neck tattooed.
Oh my god!
I'll get my sleeve done.
Just get your neck in your hands. That's all you need, and just always wear a long sleeve.
What, your head? Did you say?
Yeah,
Mate,
I'm keeping it short now, so I may as well just get something on the crown.
Mate, the absolute aggression of just getting that done before anything else.
Skull.
Fucking hell! Can you imagine? Mate, your mum would go spare.
She doesn't like the short hair. I can't imagine she'd like a spider web up there.
Someone said which tattoo hurt the worst though. Maybe that's a better one. What's everyone's most painful tattoos?
My stomach.
Knee.
Stomach 100%.
On the palm was disgusting.
Oh yeah, the palm.
I was literally just holding my hand as Lee was doing it.
Yeah. I would say like right on the sternum, or like kind of on the ribs. I also had my back wasn't too bad, but I had one line on my back that went like right across the top of my, like right across the middle of my back on my spine, and I swear to God, it shook my entire skeleton. Felt my bones jitter. Like,
Funny bones.
Oh yeah, I got tattooed with numbing cream the other day though, and
Let's go.
would recommend if you're not a fan of the pain of tattoos, would recommend numbing cream. But don't use it on your chest like Wes did, because that's very dangerous apparently.
Nah, you'd be
I
fine.
use numbing cream.
Yeah, Neve did like a little practice tat on me the other day, and I just like numbed it. It was on my leg, and I used numbing cream. And honestly, she did the first couple lines, and I was literally like, "Did you just tattoo me?" Then she was like, "Yeah," and I was literally could not even tell.
It's
Felt like
Wow.
mental. Yeah, it's weird.
the only problem is though is like once it wears off, and if you're tattooing over the same area, it fucking wrecks 30 times as much as it would do otherwise. It's so bad.
Just put more on.
Doesn't work. You have to like wrap it in cling film for like 40 minutes to an hour.
Mm.
So Rihanna Thornton said, if someone paid you $100 to get a line on the bottom of your foot, would you do it?
No.
Yeah?
Fucking absolutely not.
Yeah, if it's a small line, yeah, fuck it. I'm not getting a line from like toe to heel, but I'll do
I
a
got the
little line.
side of my foot done and it fucking killed.
Mm.
Yeah, to be fair, I haven't touched my feet yet, and I've heard feet are gnarly.
Yeah. We are reading comments from everywhere. Don't worry, everyone. So sorry if we've missed some of the YouTube ones, but we are keeping track of everything. Someone just said
Juan Pablo Vasquez said we need my cover of state champs losing myself. Did anybody watch that yesterday?
It was sick.
I did it, yeah. That was cool.
I had Jack over.
Oh, nice. It was actually pretty cool. Took me so long to get that, but I'll ask the champs boys and see if they mind me chucking it on Instagram or something, or chucking it.
Can't imagine they would.
Somewhere.
Would you, here's a question, would you, or do you ever want to, do a small venue tour again? Chain Reaction,
Yes.
Roxy, Gilman, etc.
100%.
Yeah, at some point.
Yeah, I don't think while we're like kind of active and still coming up and doing our thing, like I don't think we'd want to, you know what I mean? It seems like something that we'd have to save for like an occasion or not anytime soon, but we definitely want to get back to it. And we do tend to play like some underplay sort of shows every now and again. So Threat Level Midday said NDX State Champs Part 2.
That'd be a laugh.
World Tour Part 2.
Yeah. Just for the lols, really, innit?
Yeah.
Just for the good times.
Yes. It was so good.
Yeah.
Someone asked, have you ever been to Blackpool? Yes. When I was younger. I haven't been in years, though.
Best trip I've ever been on. Was that what the t-shirt said?
Mate, my favourite place in the world is Blackpool. I only went to Blackpool.
Played a show there?
We've never played a show
Sam
there.
has, in his old
Has
band.
anyone, just in other bands or whatever?
Yeah, Sam has.
I did, and in the dressing room there was hundreds of these t-shirts for, was it a dart team?
Yeah, it was like the world's darts tournament or something.
Yeah, something like that. And it
Is this where the rib
this is
came
the best trip I've ever been on.
Yeah. Bright orange.
Right, all right. So we just took a picture. We took the design, and then West made it. It was you that made it, wasn't it, West, into a merch design for us?
Yeah, and it said climate. This is the shittest tour I've ever been on underneath.
It was amazing.
I only went to Blackpool for the first time like a year ago or something, maybe a bit over, and we just drove there randomly. It was with Lee. It was with like Lee and Jack and Rebecca and Lauren,
Yeah.
and me and Neve. And they were like, "Oh, we're going to go to Blackpool. Like, we're going to go to the arcades. It's only about a 40-minute drive, and we're going to go see Blackpool Illuminations." Everyone kept going on, "Oh, Illuminations! Going to go see Illuminations." Got there, fucking hell. I wasn't particularly impressed. I was expecting fucking UK Vegas. I was expecting Glass Vegas, but it wasn't.
I used to love it when I was younger.
Oh, mate, it didn't blow me away.
Is it just,
put it that way.
is it just like real?
Yeah, pretty much.
Not that bad.
It's a shinier reel. It's a shinier reel.
I don't mind
West
Blackpool.
defending it.
I quite like it.
Hey, the arcades were sick.
Yeah.
I'd take the arcades, and the chippies are good.
Yeah.
And I had a really good Mackey's there actually as well. The Mackey's was quality.
There's a really good.
But I think that the Illuminations were just massively overhyped for me.
I think there's a dead good donut shop there as well. You know what my opinions on that is. So, someone asked here,
Where is she?
do we have any tips for Warzone Call of Duty? There's any
I
tips?
don't know because we're
Do you have any
fucking
tips
shit
for
at
me?
it.
Yeah, watch other streamers play it because we fucking suck at
No,
it.
don't watch other streamers play it. Watch us play it.
But we're bad. We're not good at it.
I don't know. I've been playing the multiplayer recently.
Yeah.
Same.
I
I'm not bad at
downloaded the
that.
full game and been playing the multiplayer, and mate,
So much better than Warzone.
I don't know. I still enjoy Warzone, but it is like more happens, and you get through more games, get more kills, like you
Yeah.
unlock way more stuff as well.
Yeah.
And I realized as well, West, that we are all probably using absolute shit loadouts as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. What are you using on Warzone?
know.
I was using a Growl, but it was one that I bought, but I've unlocked the Growl now. And so
Yeah.
I've made my own one, and it's fucking sick. You know when you see people like drilling at you and their shit doesn't move, no recoil at all, the Growl
Oh,
and the M13 just
That's all about the attachments. You need to get the balance
Yeah, yeah.
right with like the muzzle and shit like that.
Yeah,
MP7 is good. M4 is good. I've got a gold M4. I've got that like that's literally just
the
steady.
MP7, I've got an MP7, and as well, at the minute, there's an Uzi that you can buy, that you unlock on the battle.
Yeah.
That is fucking sick.
The one that sprays.
And it's got it's massive. It's got like, it's a Uzi, but the barrel on it is like super long, and it's got a flat suppressor on it, and it's sick. But the Growl and the M13 are like insane if you just get the right stuff.
What do you have as your secondary?
I just have I either have an RPG or a tactical knife.
Oh, you don't use a sniper?
I don't use overkill really. I'd rather have like the perks I use for the multiplayer. I usually go with UAD or whatever it is, this thing that stops you taking like explosive damage.
Yeah.
Hardline, which reduces the amount of either hardline or ghost. Hardline reduces the amount of kills you need for your kill streak, and then
Ghost is good for Warzone.
Yeah. For war, I have like 3 Warzone loadouts that I have, which are just every time it's just cold-blooded, ghost, and tracker. And then one's a sniper, one's a assault rifle, and then the other is an overkill with like if I can only get one loadout and I need a sniper and an assault rifle, I'll go get that. But I can't remember what I have on my third perk. I think I have I tell you what are fucking sick as well, stims, tactical stims that like revive your health.
Yeah,
like,
handy.
all the time.
Very handy.
Yeah.
What modes have you been playing on multiplayer?
I've taken off like and all that. I just stick to the classics. I do like team deathmatch, headquarters.
You don't like search?
I'll play it every now and again, but I if I'm going to play search, I want to choose when to play it. I hate being randomly thrown into a game of search when I've just played like 5 games of headquarters, which are all mad, and then search is just a bit slow.
I've just been doing quick play, so just throw it into anything.
Yeah.
Search, yeah, I play search mostly or gunfight, 3v3 gunfight, snipers only, or just 2v2 normal gunfights. They're my favourite modes. I'm a bit bored of team deathmatch and that, just running around spraying.
I used to love headquarters on COD 4 though. Like that was my favourite game mode was headquarters because you get just bare kills on it. There's just like loads of people all kind of like yeah, it's kind of tactical. Whoever gets there first just ends up.
I want a new version of zombies.
Yeah.
Sam, have you played when you downloaded it? Was there hardcore shipment 24/7? Was that an option?
No, but that was sick. Shipment was my favorite map. Shipment was so good. I heavily fuck with the fact that there's a few COD 4 maps, a few Modern Warfare maps on there too.
Rust as well, I think.
Rust
one, right?
There,
Yeah.
And there's a few others too. I think Backlot and there's a couple.
Is it Scrapyard? No.
Maybe.
There's another one that they just added. It was I think.
I like the Piccadilly Circus map on Search. search is good on Piccadilly Circus. I like that.
I fucking hate that, man.
Oh, I like that, man. It's good.
I love COD so much.
Yeah.
Someone asked in chat, have any of us met up during lockdown?
I've seen West.
Yeah.
Been on a couple of bike rides, and I've seen Seb like a couple of times. Oh, that's great.
You live like so close together, and the rest of us live very far.
Yeah, fucking miles away. But yeah, me and Ben live about 5 minutes away from each other, and then we're both about 20 away from Seb. So yeah, it's pretty easy to pop in for a socially distanced chat. So I'm just going through things.
Sam, how long did the posters take you? Honestly,
Couple hours.
I'm nearly done with the CDs now. I'm about to.
There's not as many posters as there are CDs. There's maybe like 1,500, I think.
Cool. I'm on fucking full-on autopilot now.
Oh, I can imagine speeding through them.
I had to keep taking breaks because my hand wouldn't do the signature. Like I just couldn't do it.
I'm glad I
was like glitching out.
Fairly easy signature at first, before obviously we knew we were going to be doing this kind of stuff like years ago, whatever. So it's not too bad. It's more just the moving the fucking thing out of the way that's the annoying thing, not like the writing.
And I blew a bunch of them by putting them on top of each other straight away, and then realizing that the ink had just smushed everywhere. And
I've seen a couple.
Yeah, there's a few that I just ruined. I wasn't sure what to do with them, so I just put them back in the box.
Most of them are sound, though, to be fair. I think I've probably seen like 10 that are smudged or so in. And I bet they would have given us extra just in case any were buggered anyway, so it's probably bad.
Yeah, there's a bunch extra. I asked about it because I was just blown it.
I'm gonna do one with that like old school S. Do you know where you do the 3?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do one out of all of them in that.
Just one.
I left a little cheeky note inside one of them.
Oh.
Yeah, just one. So whoever gets that gets the special cheeky note.
Someone's asked, where do they get the signed poster? I've actually... is it with a certain bundle, or is it not even out yet?
I feel that is some information that we should know and have, but I don't think it's out
not
yet.
out yet.
I don't think it's out yet. I think that's yet to
It's
come
not.
out.
Yeah, it's not out.
Someone asked, will I be playing the new Paper Mario game next month? Probably. I might stream it a little bit. That'd be good. And then they also asked, how do I wear a mask with this beard? Show you now. Because it looks...
This would be interesting.
What's that? It looks fucking stupid.
I haven't actually thought about this.
What are you doing?
Putting a mask on over my beard, like a face mask.
Oh, right.
But it has to go like that. And then there's a little bit of like skin that you see at the bottom. And it just looks like I've got like a really like long head.
It's like
Put your whole beard in it.
mask of all
Wes, put your whole beard like above, like through it.
It won't go up. It won't grasp onto
beard
it.
into it. So you put your beard in your mouth and then put it on.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. We've gone mad here. Look at my fucking ears flicking forward.
This will be worth it, definitely.
Imagine that. That's what I'd look like without a beard. Just a tash.
Even that
Look
looks
like a
really
You're working in Mackey's, mate.
Yeah.
That'd be you.
Yeah. You want fries with that?
Put your order.
Doesn't look too bad. I've got a tiny head though.
You've got a massive head.
No, but no, I've got a massive head, but like a tiny chin.
straight to correct him there, Sam.
This is it now.
Excuse me.
People watching.
Someone also asked us a minute ago, I didn't see who it was, sorry, but they said, are you playing Last of Us 2? And I haven't got it yet, but I'm excited to play it.
Best game in the world.
Last of Us 2?
The Last of Us in general. I've not played the second one yet, but I definitely will be.
I've got the code for it, but we're spending every waking second looking after the dog at the minute. Because she's still
Wes, get your mate to slide me that sweet code.
Yeah, I thought we were all getting codes for it.
Come on, lad.
That's Leander. You ask him. I didn't get the code off him.
Right. I am writing an angry.
Have a word.
Right, I am
Searching for codes.
lack of fairness when sharing games.
Listen here, that had nothing to do with me.
I'm joking. I'm going to hit him up though.
Yeah, I mean, it might be too late now because they wanted to stream it on Friday. But anyway, we'll talk about that after the stream.
Are you streaming it?
No.
Playing it?
I'll tell you about it after.
Okay.
So someone asked, how much fun did we have recording the Gold Steps video on that half pipe? Not much, because it was
scary.
Terrifying.
Yeah, it was
funny
scary.
though.
Yeah.
That whole day was sick. Like the pool, like in that pool, in that massive house that we were at.
Yeah,
it was cool.
It was a good time.
Fucking terrifying. Because it doesn't look like it's going that fast on the video, but it was hauling ass down.
Scariest part was when we fucking set fire to it at the end, and it nearly took us with it.
Oh my god, yeah. Fuck me. The genuine reaction at the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
A couple of people asked who's youngest and who's oldest.
West is the oldest, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oldest by like a month.
Yeah.
Oldest to youngest is West, Seb, Sam, me, Danny.
Yeah. Me and Seb are like born pretty close to each other. Seb,
when's your birthday, Bingo? Ben and Sam, your birthday's the same day, isn't it?
Yeah. Same birthday.
Yeah, that's it.
It was a month. It was exactly a month away yesterday, so it's pretty much this time next month.
Just so everyone knows, just reminding everyone, it is mine and Sam's birthday in roughly a month. Just so you know, put it in your diaries.
What's the date of it?
22nd of July.
That's it.
See what else we've got.
In the diary.
Get it in there. Get it in there. Get your Amazon. I'll post an Amazon Prime wish list in a little bit. I'm joking. I won't really.
Someone asked, how do you explain the huge hole at the wall at the end of Calimar? We were talking about this yesterday. Just how did we explain it? We didn't. Elliot went out on a DIY mission first thing in the morning and filled the hole in.
Yeah. But how do we explain? Oh, did we explain it to the hotel?
We didn't say anything.
Yeah, and plus it was the room was under State Champ's credit card.
Yeah, so cheers, boys. So hopefully it didn't. I don't think it got charged back to them. I'm sure we'd have heard of it. Let's see what else. Someone said it would be sick if we did a live gig on Twitch. We would love to do that one day, but we need to be able to be in the same room as each other for that to physically work properly. So
I think we might be able to in July, hopefully.
Yeah, that'd be cool. So,
looking at figuring it out. I mean, pubs are open in 4th of July now, so we can definitely be in a room.
Hey, how ridiculous is this, though, that pubs are open, but tattoo shops are not opening?
I know.
What on earth is happening there?
Barbers are, though, because you can cut hair from 1 meter away, apparently. Is he fucking using hedge trimmers?
Hold on, mate, hold on. Just, there you go. How are you cutting hair like that?
Literally like this.
That's not even a meter either, yeah.
No, it's
that's
fucking
so
insane. So that's
so stupid.
Great news.
Mate, you're going to have people walking around like absolute wallets, just proper primary school bowl cut haircuts.
Because you can't get near them.
Yeah. But yeah, tattoo shops, literally some of the most sanitary and probably the most sanitary environment on a high street. Nope.
Someone's saying here that when you're getting your hair cut, apparently the barber or the hairdresser can't talk to you.
I mean, I quite like that, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't mind. I normally get my hair cut by
Bromley's all right. Yeah, Bromley's
or Arden.
Bromley's pretty chill. But some hairdressing, like small talk, kills me. I'm just an awkward person anyway, so.
So what, I haven't even seen what's open and what's not. So what else is not then if pubs are opening? Because surely if a pub's open, everything's open.
Oh, I think there's a drink limit.
Oh, we've got it here. Neve's got the list. I'll tell you. This is a public service announcement.
Okay, I'll get you full screen. Hang on, wait there.
All right, here we go. So what is allowed to open from the 4th of July is hostels. Hostels again, apparently. bed and breakfast accommodation, holiday apartments, hotels and whatever. Basically, like campsites, caravan parks, holiday apartments. So anywhere to go on holiday, places of worship, libraries, community centres, restaurants, cafes, and workplace canteens, bars, pubs, cinemas, bingo halls, museums and galleries, theatres and concert halls, as guidance dictates no live performance. What the fuck? Hair salons, barbers, outdoor playgrounds, outdoor gyms, fun fairs, amusement arcades, outdoor skating. Basically, everything. What? Model villages, because that's a big priority. I bet there's a massive clambering for people to. When are the model villages opening? Indoor leisure centres, social clubs, indoor attractions at aquariums, zoos, safari parks, and the things that
does that mean gyms are opening?
No.
Well, the things that are not allowed to open: nightclubs, casinos, bowling alleys, and indoor skating rinks, indoor play areas, spas, nail bars and beauty salons, massage, tattoo, and piercing parlors, indoor fitness and dance studios, indoor gym venues, swimming pools and water parks, exhibitional conference centers where they have to be used for exhibitions and conferences. Other than that, yeah. So basically, everything. Like, I don't see why nightclubs and casinos, fair enough, but why like bowling alleys and indoor rinks? Why nail bars and beauty salons and tattoo parlors?
Mate,
why the fuck aren't they allowed? Like, it's so stupid.
I'm fucking desperate to go bowling.
It's so
I
stupid.
would love to go bowling, to be fair.
Oh no,
Got
you're all right.
It's literally like
You done?
You done, Danny?
I've done all the CDs. I've got to do the posters now.
Fair, good effort.
That is a great effort.
Not bad. Right. Do us a load of posters.
Which box are those in?
That box.
Someone said here that tattoo shops are opening on the 20th in Ireland. Fair. We don't even have a date for ours, so that's fantastic.
it's so stupid though that they're allowing pubs and clubs, or not clubs, sorry, pubs and bars, but not a tattoo shop. What the fuck?
Very weird that. Don't make sense.
Yeah, and who's
And
gonna?
cinemas.
No one's gonna
That's
care
it.
about social distancing after a few pints at all.
Right, well, we're going to do this.
Someone asked which place have we played at that we missed the most. Good question.
What, like venue or?
Just thinking. I think in general, just maybe country or city or venue, maybe. Mine would be Japan, but that's always going to be the answer for any location-based thing for me because I love Japan. So
I just miss talking in general, man.
yeah, just tours.
I don't really think anywhere, but I do. I think we're due a trip to California and to Australia sometime soon. That'd be nice.
London?
Do you want to show off the posters, Danny?
Can do. My phone's just died, so Instagram is not a thing anymore.
Oh, cool.
There you
Lovely.
go.
Very nice. They will be coming. They're coming out in a bundle that we haven't announced yet. Yeah. I thought my hair was long in that picture, and now
Yeah, I look weird with
West-
hair.
Oh, my hair. My last haircut was before that as well.
Oh, mate, look at the state of mine at the minute.
Silly.
So bad. I'm desperate for a haircut. I
Oh,
suppose I can
mate.
go and get it done soon. As long as they stand far enough away from me. Or someone said before, Edward Scissorhands would have to cut me fucking hair.
Oh, shall I just do these ones?
You do those ones.
Big long
This is
scissors.
going to be...
Get it all off, boys.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
I don't really know how to move these.
I'd love to, but I couldn't keep this and shave my head. I'd look ridiculous.
Yeah, look hard.
Oh, I don't
Shave
know.
your head and your beard.
Right.
Oh yeah, fucking hell. Come out of quarantine with a little pea head. Just dead big at the top with no chin.
Quarantine pay.
Yeah.
Oh, these are annoying. I don't know how to move these ones. Wait, is that okay? I could find
Someone said, do you know how many variants there are of ADAI before release? They've ordered 11 so far. I think that might be it.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think that's it.
You.
I know we're getting all our variants soon. They're getting sent to us, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many there are in total.
We'll have to get them to turn off the stream. We could present them like a TV call to order thing. We'll have to get like a little spinning deck.
QVC.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll just start that on Twitch.
In between off market cleaning products and fake jewelry.
Someone asked when.
Sam.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was the techers with this? Because this is well hard.
I can't remember what I did with them.
I feel like it's taken me so
I
long
just have to do a bunch and then try and do them in small batches to put them back in the box because you can't like hold them all together. They don't sit well on top. They're a bit
very grippy.
That's kind of why it takes long is all the stuff around it.
I thought this would be a breeze, this bit. I'm kind of deflated now. Let's see.
Might have to stand up and do the old technique like that. Like, do one, push it, do one.
I can't because of where I'm signing it. It's not like the other ones where it's kind of towards the edge, so you can just...
Oh, you're going to have to develop a technique.
I'm going to have to. This is slow.
Whose turn is it tomorrow then? It's yours, I think, West. I think I'm going to go and get them off Danny, and then I'm going to drop them at your gaff.
Lovely. Are you doing
Also,
that tomorrow
Man United are playing halfway through the stream tomorrow, so I'm going to be flitting between the two. I'm sorry, but it's just got to be done.
I'd stream the game, but we get in trouble.
We can stream
Really?
it. I can be the watch-along section of the game.
Okay. Let's do that then. Spices it up a bit. But yeah, we'll end it there for today anyway. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We're going to be doing this again tomorrow, so if you've got any questions, you've got about 24 hours to have a think and get them together for us. But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Cheers, everyone.
Nice one,
No
people.
worries, guys.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.
See ya.
Bye.